So hi everyone, in this video we will learn a regular expression. Okay, so we will use regular expression substring function inside Oracle database to find the file names and absolute path of like data file, control file, redo log files and archive log files. Okay, and you can apply this same regular expression substring function to find the file name of any type of files. For example, there are other types of files as well. For example, PE files, SV files are also there. Okay, CDOM files also are there. So these are all the files. Okay, so if you just want to keep the file name and don't want the absolute path, okay, so in that way, in that case, you can use a regular expression substring to get the only file path, file name, right? So we will see in this video that how to do that, how to use regular expression substring to get the file name out of the full path of the file, right? So first of all, we will see for data files. Okay, so how to extract only file name, right? So for that I will use select then regular expression substring function, inside it the column name which is file name, right? That's what we just wanted. Then here a to z, a to capital Z, then 0 to 9, then underscore. We also want to include the underscore and dot, right? Then that's it, and give the length. Okay, so up to what length you want the expression, or you want the uh, substring. Okay, so we will take it that, for example, assume it should be from 0 to 255 character, right, long. And this is all about the regular expression. For example, what pattern we wanted in our desired output. Okay, so we want a to z, right? So the character should include small a to small z as well as capital A to capital Z, then 0 to 9 digits, and after that we also want the pattern should be included underscore and dot inside it, right? And then we'll tell this that it should be, okay, combining all of this, it should be 0 to 255 character longs. Okay, so that's it. Then finally what we will do, then add dot. So dot means whatever comes in between, so include that also. Then finally end with the dollar. So dollar means end of the line. Okay, so it will keep on adding patterns. Okay, it will keep on adding characters up to the end of the line. Okay, it will keep on adding characters up to the end of the line. So this is all about this pattern, right? So guys, this will be understand by you, or else you can ask me. Then we will give a name to this column. So our desired output column name should be file name, so that's why I mentioned file name here, right? So this is called as alias, right? It will be an alias from DBA data files, right? So after doing this, you can see we are getting this, right? So this is all about this. Now if we execute it like this, so it will come up like this, right? So these are the only file names, right? These are only the file names. So you can see this way we can get it, right? So now guys, next is about which one, let's see control files. Okay, control files only file name. So control file is a very important file. Okay, without it our Oracle system will not work, right? So again a to z, capital A to capital Z, then 0 to 9 digit, then we want underscore as well as dot operator, then we want the length should be 0 to 255 character long, then adding each and every character up to the end of the line, right? Then name control file, okay, or say file name from v dollar control file. Okay, so you can see we are getting this, right? Okay, now let's see for the where it is. Just select this and execute run as script, and you will see that this is our output. Okay, so we are only getting the file name. Okay, so this is the file name for our control files, right? Now after seeing this, we will go for the next redo log files, right? So redo log is also our important files. So we know that only 3 redo log files are present inside a standalone Oracle database. Okay, so redo log files generally collect the changes happening inside the, it records the changes happened inside the Oracle database. Okay, so we do have only 3 redo log files generally in the system. So we will see here that how to extract only the file name of the redo log file, right? So for this we will use log file, and this is our column. So column will be vary, okay, column will be vary, and all this will remain as it is, right? 0 to 255, 255. Then end of the line, file name from v dollar log file, right? So guys, you can see here, so these are our redo log files. Okay, redo 1 2 3. Okay, you can also make it order by file name descending. Okay, now it is good, right? Now you can see here, right? We are getting this. What about the script? Let's see. Now run it as script and you will see this, right? So these are our redo log files. Okay, so we are getting only the file name, right? So this will be helpful if you want to increment the file name, right? So you can see here. Okay guys, so this is about redo log. Now the next will be archive log. Okay, archive logs file only file name, right? So next is the archive logs. Okay, so if the archive process, if the flashback is on the database, archival process will archive. In short, it will take the backup of the redo log files. Okay, to ensure that the archive logs will be available to the Armon backup. Okay, so without archive logs, guys, you cannot take the backup. You cannot take the Armon backup. Okay, so please make sure the archive logs should be there in order to take the backup. Okay, so archive logs collect the changes, and one by one, contributing to each change, it will, the Armon backup will collect the changes block by block. Okay, so in this way it will create a backup. Okay, it may be a full backup or incremental backup. Okay, so generally the industries use incremental backups. Okay, we can see, we can say it is an okay, incremental backups. So now let's see for this regular expression substring, then for which one, archive logs, right? It will come up like this. All else will be same, a to small z, capital A to capital Z, then 0 to 9 underscore, then dot, done. Then tell the size 0 to 255. Okay, then add each and every character up to the end of the line, right? File name from v dollar archived log order by file name. Okay, now it's right. Okay, so let me give a glance of this. Okay, so these are all our archive logs files, right? These are the archive log files. Okay, so we are getting the file names of each and every physical copy of the database structure, right? Data structure. So these are the archive logs. Okay, so guys, up to until now we have completed data files, control files, log files, and archive log files. Okay, so in this way, guys, we can take the okay idea about it. Now let's say p file. Okay, select value. Okay, 1 minute. Regular expression substr value a to small z, capital A to capital Z, 0 to 9 underscore dot 0 to 255, then add, then dollar, say file name from the v dollar parameter where name like p file. Okay, so guys, you can see we are also getting the sp file name, right? Sp file name and p file sp file. Okay, we are getting the same name, right? So you can see here sp file name is there, right? So in this way we can get the file name of the sp file as well. So this is what we can say about the parameters. Okay, so until now we have seen db data files, control files, archive log, file name, v parameter, right? Now guys, moving to the next, we will see about the backup files, right? Let's see that how to take the file name of the r1 backup files. Okay, r1 backup file name. Okay, select regular expression sub str, then file name, again a to small z, capital A to capital Z, 0 to 9 underscore dot. Okay, 0 to 255 character long it should be, and then end of the line, up to end of the line, from v dollar backup piece, right? Piece. So guys, this way we can get the idea about how to get the backup pieces information. Okay, so this is the file name of the backup file, okay, of r1. Using this regular expression substring function, we can extract the file names of the r1 backups also. So in this way guys, we can use this regular expression substring function to get the file name of the file, right? In case if I just use this, okay, from v dollar backup piece, it will provide us the absolute path of the file name. Okay, so you can see here this is so lengthy, right? So we just want this much content, right? This file name. So for this we are using this. Okay, that's why we are getting this. So likewise also you can take the help of this. Okay, so now come towards, so until now we have cover up data files, control files, log files, archive log parameters, and backup. One more we can take the example of this. Okay, there is one more thing, so let me finish this. Okay, so we can get the idea about the data files using this. What is this? Name from, okay, regular expressions substring name a to small z, capital A to capital Z, 0 to 9 underscore dot, then tell the length of the digit characters you want to add it, then up to until the end of the line, right? So this is all about file name from v dollar data file. Okay, so this way also you can get the idea about, you can find the file names of the data files. Okay, distinct. Okay, now it's good, right? So guys, this way also you can get the idea about the data files. Okay, so this is all about the file name, right? And guys, in case you want to, okay, let me erase this, we'll start from the beginning. Okay, just this much. Okay, now if you want to get the absolute path, okay, full path or absolute path, okay, so for that we will again use regular expression substring, then mention here file name. Okay, just mention graph here. Okay, okay, and execute it. So you can get the absolute path, okay, of the file name, right, of the data file name. Also for this another way, it will come up like this. Full path, okay, just add here distinct, so the value should not be repeated, okay. Now I can see this way also we can get the full path of the data files, okay, using this, okay, and using this. So major minor differences are there, right? So let's see for the control files. Regular expression, okay, just copy this, okay, just copy this and paste it here, and just instead of this say, so guys here, these are the absolute path, okay, or say full path for the control files, okay. Again just copy and paste it here, okay. Now for the log file, what is that? Member, okay, full path underscore full path, okay, you can get it, right? This is the redo log file absolute path, right, full path. Again we will do the same here. Okay, this is correct. For the archive log, it should be name. Again here one more thing, full path. Now it will work, okay. So guys, here you can see here, right? So these are the full path or absolute path for the archive logs, okay. Likewise we can do it right here. So instead of using this, we will use value and just hit enter, and you will see that this is the absolute path for the sp file or p file, okay, parameter files and sp files. Now for backup we will see here, what is this for backup pieces, where it will be come up with the handle, right? So you can see here, okay, for backup pieces you can see app, oracle, faster recovery, fra, sacri, then auto backup, okay. So these are the absolute path or full path for the Araman backup files, okay. So hope guys this will be helpful for you. So in this way we can get the idea about the how to extract the file path, data file path, control file path, redo log files, oracle log files, backup pieces, p files, sp files, okay. So these all are physical elements of the oracle database. So how to get the file path in case you need that, okay. So hope guys this video is helpful for you. Thank you for watching.